Hey, Coach Sean with you here today. Welcome to week 6 of the online Kettlebell Club, where the goal is to keep you strong, functional, and healthy so you can do the things you want to do with your body with limited mental real estate. Just follow along with me and do your absolute best. Your training is not done until you inform me in the WhatsApp group, so make sure you stay accountable to me and the group. Encourage others, have some fun with it, have some water nearby. And today's session is about 30 minutes with a nice little finisher for you. And it's a good blend of more complex, but the intensity might even be a little bit less depending on the weight that you use. Okay, so it's a really cool session. I want your feedback on it. We are going to start with phase 1 of our warm-up, joint mobility, in 3, 2, 1, right now. Standing nice and tall, start with your head and neck, look side to side. Go ahead and try some nasal breathing throughout this entire phase of the warm-up, if you can. The mouth is closed and you're only breathing through your nose. This is a cool little challenge that will prime your nervous system and allow you to relax during this non-strenuous portion of the warm-up. Chin to chest and look straight up. Excellent work. Now ears to shoulders. We're actually going to gently pull on the head each side. Further stretch out the sides of the neck. Don't go into any pain, just a little bit of an added stretch. Gently pull. And now regular ears to shoulders. Working our way down, shoulder circles. Continuing to breathe, relaxing in through the nose, out through the nose. If you can, go ahead and switch directions with the shoulders. Excellent. Kickstand position, arm is straight, big backward circles. Try to have the bicep brush up against the ear. Isolate the shoulder and do the best you can to relax with this. And switch directions. Same thing for the other side. Kickstand, arms straight, backward circles. Go ahead and switch directions. Excellent work. Arms out to the side, one hand behind the head, other hand behind the back. Stand tall and do the best you can with this one. A little bit of a coordination drill. Excellent work. Pivoting on one foot, we're going to do the torso twist. Lead with the eyes, opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders. Excellent work. Hands on the hips. We're going to draw big circles with the pelvis. Continuing to breathe, relaxing with this. Focusing on the hips. And go ahead and switch directions. Excellent work. In a staggered stance, the back foot, the heel is off the ground. We're going to crouch down, touch the floor, and come up and reach tall towards the sky. Again, crouch down, touch the floor, stand up tall, reach the sky. The front foot is doing most of the work. Great job. Do the same thing for the other side. Staggered stance, the back heel is off the ground. Crouch down, touch the floor, stand up tall, reach for the sky. A few more. Excellent. Get into your squat stance, sink into your hips, crawl out, hold your plank, push the floor away, sink back into your hips, and stand tall. A couple more like this. Hold your plank, push the floor away, sink back into your hips, stand tall. Last one. Excellent work. Narrow stance, stand tall, reverse lunge. Use whatever range of motion your body will allow. Stepping back, knee kisses the floor, or just do a kickstand and then return to the standing position. Same thing for the other side. Narrow stance, reverse lunge. Reset that posture every time you come up. Front foot is nice and flat. Excellent. Almost done here. Hands up, just at sternum height. Drive those knees up and tap the palms right up the center. Now bring them out towards the side, mimicking our squat. And finally, we're going to cross the body. Excellent work. Stationary marching, and then we're moving on. If you're up for it, add a bit of a skip, a little bit more of a dynamic portion to this. Chest high, moving the shoulders, moving the hips, getting nice and warm. Great job. Time for phase 2 of the warm-up core activation. Go ahead and get flat on your back and listen to my cues. Here we go. Knees bent, feet flat. We're going to brace the midsection. Compress. Bring the pelvis towards the chin and pull the ribs down towards your hips. Stiffen the core. We're going to practice this. We're going to pulse with our breath. Exhale as we compress. Inhale, relax. Exhale as we compress. Inhale, relax. We're priming up the core musculature. If you don't feel this right away, that's okay. You will in time. Legs up, fingertips on the temples, elbows towards your knees, and hold this position. Stay tight, but breathe. When ready, lower one leg so it's hovering over the floor. And switch legs. The other leg comes down towards the floor. Holding that position, staying tight. Excellent. Getting on all fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You're just static, hold a bird dog. Pretend like you're balancing something heavy on your back, lining up the bicep with the ear and extending the hip. Excellent work. Go ahead and switch sides. Again, we're balancing something on our back. Try to line up that bicep with the ear and extend the hip. Nicely done. Return to your back. Cross one leg over. Fingertips on the temples, opposite elbow towards the knee. Breathe out as you come up. Excellent work. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. Focus on the core. The elbow doesn't have to touch the knee, just bring it towards the knee. Nice work. Take a few deep breaths. Go ahead and relax. We have one more round to do like that. Focus up. Here we go. Knees bent, feet flat. Inhale. Compress that midsection. Pull the pelvis up towards your chin and bring the ribs down towards your hips. Inhale. Exhale, compress the midsection. Inhale, relax. Exhale, compress the midsection. Inhale, relax. Exhale, compress, brace. A few more. It should feel like work. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Legs up, elbows towards your knees. Stay tight but breathe. Lower one leg so it's hovering over the floor. Stay tight. Bring the leg back up, switch legs. You're staying tight but breathing, compressing that midsection the whole time. Excellent work. Roll so you're on all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to hold the static bird dog. Nicely done. Go ahead and switch sides. Good work. Return flat on your back. Cross one leg over, bend the knee. Fingertips on the temples, opposite elbow towards the knee. Crossovers. You got it. Excellent work. Go ahead and switch side. Same thing. Crossovers. Stay tight. Breathing out as you come up. Great job. Go ahead and relax. Time for phase 3 of the warm-up, our coordination. Up on our feet, hands behind our head. Time for standing bicycles. Drive your knee up and twist. With our crossovers, we've primed up the body perfectly for our coordination drills. Again, elbow doesn't have to touch the knee, just bring it towards as we cross over. Standing bicycle. Nice work. Position yourself near a wall if you have to. Single leg balance, hinge back. Hold this position as best you can and then come up and drive your knee. It is okay if you do this near a wall for assistance. We'll do this 3 times each side. Root your foot to the floor and do the best you can to mimic this position. Same thing for the other side. Root the foot to the floor, hinge back. Extend the hip, keep your core tight, stand up nice and tall. Practice. Nice work. Last but not least, let's get into a tall plank position, push-up position. All I want you to do is keep your core engaged and rock side to side. Focus on the core, move side to side. Now do the same thing, going forwards and backwards. It's okay if your hips come up a little bit, almost like a mini down dog, rocking forwards and backwards. Nicely done. Great job on finishing the warm-up. Hopefully you're feeling that in your core and you're feeling good to go. Go ahead and pay attention as I explain to you what drill 1 is all about. Starting with our 2-hand swings, hinge back, stay tight, angle the bell, tight grip on the handle, hike it back, drive down hard with the heels, stand tall, squeeze the glutes, and rip that handle apart for 10 swings. Then, either with the same weight or something lighter, we're gonna rack it up and do 5 squats as shown. Support the weight with your free hand if you need to. I strongly recommend doing this as it's safer. After our 5 squats, we're gonna narrow the stance and perform 5 push press. We're using our legs, lining up the bicep with the ear, holding for a few seconds for confidence, and then returning it slowly to the rack. We are doing this for both sides. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Set up your swing. Hinge back, tight grip on the handle, feet flat, go for it. Excellent work. So with the same weight or something lighter, rack it up as shown. Feet flat, knees in line with the toes, squat for 5. Stand up tall in that plank position. Drive hard with the legs. Excellent. Narrow up the stance for the push press. Hold with confidence for a few seconds. You got it. All the way to 5. Use your legs. Good job. Go ahead and switch sides. We're going to go squat with the other side. Support it with your free hand. Line up the elbow with the knee. Make sure those knees are in line with the toes. 5 squats. Excellent. Narrow the stance into the push press for 5. You got it. Looking good. Line up the bicep with the ear. Tight grip on the handle. Good job. Go ahead and shake things out, rest. Take a few deep breaths, sip on some water if you need it. We have a 30-second break here. And mentally get ready to set this up. Swing, hinge back, feet flat. Let's see, 10 reps. Lock out the knees, squeeze the glutes, rip the handle apart when we come up. Excellent. Now, rack your kettlebell. Get into your squat stance. 5. Keep your core tight. Engage your quads, engage your glutes every time we stand. Excellent. Narrow up the stance into the push press. Use your legs for momentum. 5 reps. Almost done. Go ahead and switch sides, return to the squats. Line up the elbow with the knee. Knees stay in line with the toes. Sink into the hips like you're sitting back on a low stool. Excellent. Narrow up the stance, 5 push press. Looking good. Excellent. Excellent work on finishing drill 1. That was not easy. Go ahead and relax, sip on some water. Pay attention as I explain to you what drill 2 is all about. Using a lighter kettlebell, we're going to be practicing the roll and press. This is all about the core connection. So whatever side the weight is on, that knee is going to be bent. We're going to roll towards the weight, keep a straight wrist, press it up, and tense the core as we have it in the overhead position. You can even use both hands to get it up. The idea is to roll and brace the midsection as shown. After 5 of these, we're going to very slowly perform the floor press and the leg raise. I want you to use a light weight for this and focus on your core. We're going to do this both sides. But after the floor drill, using the same arm, we're going to get into the bent over row. Chest high, back flat. We're going to hold this position for 5 seconds. Then on my cue, we're going to perform 10 rows. This is a long sequence, but it is slow and mindful. Be sure to listen to my cues here. Again, this is a slow drill, focusing on the core. Get flat on your back. Here we go. Stiffen the midsection, roll towards your weight. Return to your back and press it up. Hold. Slowly lower the weight. Roll towards the floor. Repeat again. On your back and press it up. Hold. Keep your core tight. Slowly lower the weight. Return to the floor. Again. Roll on your back, press it up. Engage your core. Slowly lower the weight. Again. Hold. Do this one more time. Press it up, keep that core engaged. Now, time for the floor press and leg raise. They come up together and they lower together. Leg comes up about 90 degrees as we press the weight. Breathe out as we do this. Think about the midsection. Excellent work. Get up on your feet. We're still working the same side. Bent over row, chest high, back flat. Pull the kettlebell back towards the hip, hold. Now 10 rows, go for it. Elbows tucked into the side. Think about those back muscles. Relax the neck. Good job. Let's set up the other side for the roll and press. So the weight, that knee is bent. We roll towards the kettlebell. Engage your core, return to your back, press, hold. Slowly lower the weight, return to the floor. Roll on your back, press it up. Engage the core. Slowly lower the weight. Again. Roll and press. Core, core. Slowly lower. Again. Roll and press. One more time. Now, ready for the leg raise. They lower together and come up together. As the leg comes up, think about that pelvic tilt. Stay tight. Excellent work. Let's get up on our feet. Work that same arm for the bent over row. Chest high, back flat. Pull it back and hold. Now 10 rows. Good job. Nice work. We've got a short 20-second break here. Shake things out. We're going to return to our original side. About 10 seconds here. Get flat on your back. Set this up. Stiffen the core. Roll towards your weight. Return to your back and press it up. 1. Slowly lower. And 2. Go for it. Slowly lower. And 3. Slowly lower. And 4. Slowly lower. Last one. And 5. Now, 5. Floor press and leg raise. Go for it. They lower at the same time and raise at the same time. Excellent job. Get up on your feet. Same side. Chest high, back flat. Bent over row, pull that weight back, hold for 5 seconds. Now 10 rows. Beautiful. Return to the floor, other side. Your weighted side, the knee is bent. Set this up. Roll towards the kettlebell, core engaged, and 1. Slowly lower. And 2. Slowly lower. Focus on your core. And 3. Slowly lower. And 4. Slowly lower. Last one. 5. Hold. Time for the leg raise and floor press for 5 reps. Go. Excellent work. Get up on your feet, working that same side, the bent over row. Big chest, back flat, pull it back, hold. Now 10 rows, go. Hey, great job on that last drill. That was not easy, particularly if you were mindful about your core connection. Okay, so you have 2 options right now. Stretch what is tight, relax, deep breathe, and call it a day. Or check out this finisher if you still have some juice left. The finisher is body weight only. It's a 3-minute challenge, so if you're up for it, give it a shot. Either way, great job. Week 6 is done. And remember, you can always revisit the previous videos for some variety, for some less intense activity, and to keep things fun. Your training is not done until you've posted in the WhatsApp group, so make sure you let me know. As always, any questions, any concerns, I'm here for you. We will see you next week in week 7. Good job. On my cue, starting with the slow burpee for 3 reps. Throw in a push-up if you have it. If not, hold your plank. Slow burpee, here we go. One more. Excellent. Get into the crab position. Chest high, shoulders down. Alternate extending the knees. Keep alternating, extending the knees. Get into a mountain climber position. Hold one leg up for 10 seconds. Think about your core. Hold, hold, hold. On my cue, go ahead and switch legs. Same thing. One knee comes up. Hold that position. Focus on your core. Up on your feet. Boxer punches, 10 each side. Pivoting on your foot, extending the arm, just like that. Great job. Go back to the slow burpee for 3 reps. Excellent work. Get into your crab position. Chest high, shoulders down. Alternate, extending the knee. Get into your mountain climber. Hold the one leg up. Think about the core. Stay tight but breathe. On my cue, go ahead and switch legs. Same thing. Core, core, core. You're tight but breathe. Excellent work. Up on your feet. Boxer punch. 10 and 10. Pivoting on the back foot. We're almost done. Finish strong with your slow burpees. Here we go. Excellent work.